You guys making out, right, was all over the news, and you're like, I don't get why it was such a big deal. Dude, we took a photo at a light post.
Yeah, we literally...
And that was all over a light post, right?
Yeah. we literally went grocery and we just popped by Lapma, took one photo.
And that made the news. And it was just like, oh, I've always seen this. Let's take a photo here. It wasn't like we planned it or anything.
Well, I think it's because you're newly single and Mads, is newly single and also living her best life in LA. So, you're single and you're newly single. So it's kind of like seeing you guys together. Even me, as a friend, I was kind of like, oh my God, like I'm into this.
Yeah, you were very adamant.
I was very into it. Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I just feel like you guys have really cute chemistry. And I was even telling you, I was like, I think you guys match each other's vibe and energy. And I feel like we're all grown-ups now. Yeah. So it's kind of like, if there's chemistry, there is. If there isn't, there isn't. And I feel like there is with you guys.
The good thing, though, about being at this point of my life, I feel like whatever is meant to happen will happen. And whatever is not meant to happen will not happen.
Yeah.
And I feel like whether we entertain that thought or not, I would be happy for Will to end up with a good person. And I think I'd like to think you'd be the same for me.
Definitely.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we just want everyone to be happy, whether it's...
I want you guys to be happy together.
Whether it's together or with someone else.
I vote together. How do you guys feel? Comment below. No, kidding.
Okay, let's go back to you before he switches this up on me. Thinking in showbiz, I never understood initially when I was young in show business why people hid being gay, because I was young and naive. Yeah. Because I was just like, I always thought it'd just be easier to
say it.
Yeah, to say it and be gay, because I feel like it's way harder to hide, and it's just unnecessary stress in your life. But as I talked to people throughout the years, I realized that people started telling me that you have to hide being gay because you might lose brand deals. Because let's be real, there's so many artistas out there, like A-list artistas who are gay, and we all know who they are, and everyone knows about it.
It's like open secret.
Yeah, but it's not out to the public because they lose brand deals. Am I correct?
Well, I'm lucky enough that when I came out, all of my brand deals stood by my side and really supported me. But 10 years ago, 15 years ago, it would not have been the case. I think now we live in a time where it's more accepted. Obviously, we have a lot of people to thank for that, for breaking the barriers, leading the way, creating noise, and getting the public to really be more accepting of LGBTQ representation in media. But 10 years ago, it wasn't the case. If you were gay on TV, you would automatically have to be, put on a wig, or you'd have to do slapstick comedy, or things like that. Totally. It was very, very difficult for people to come out because it wasn't really accepted. And, people would really, you would lose brand deals, you would lose jobs. And the industry did not make it easy for people to come out. And I think even today, and I think that's why a lot of the actors that we know are still not coming out, is because I think today they still don't have an easy time.
And to think there's such a huge gay community in the Philippines.
Yeah.
And when we go out and in other jobs, they're accepted. Well, not all, but I don't think there's one household in the Philippines that doesn't have a representation of the gay community. Yeah. And it's such part of our culture. So for them to alienate and not give patas na opportunity sa lahat, it's weird.
And I think, when I did my coming out story last year, people were like, oh, you're kind of the first, from a showbiz family, or, someone that they've grown up with, kind of address the issue head on, because a lot of actors still haven't done that. And it's so unfortunate, because I know how that feels, and I know how uncomfortable that feels, that people keep speculating, people keep asking, and it's just
why does it matter?
Yeah.
Do you think it's in their best interest to come out, or do you think there is a chance that it might be easier on them to just stay in the closet for the rest of their life?
Well, I think now it's 2022. I think people are more accepting of it, and people aren't dumb. You know what I mean? It's I think living your truth and living your best life would be more beneficial for you. And I think your fans, the people that really care and love you and support you, would stand by you no matter what. And I think that's how I felt. But first of all, nobody was really shocked. Nobody kind of alienated me after. Everyone really supported me because if they really care about you, they'll keep supporting you.
And also, he was at the point when he was about to do the article, he was like, Mads, do you think it'll make a difference? I feel like people
already know.
But I said, like, you're going to be an example for the next generation. And the more people, you know, publicly love and claim themselves, the more it will be normalized.
Yeah, so the amount of DMs I got after I came out with that magazine cover was shocking to me, that people were like, oh my God, because of this, I'm more inspired to address it with my family.
That's great.
Or like, because of your article, I came out to my family and friends. And up to this day, I would still get DMs about it, that I kind of helped them have the courage to come out to their family. And most of it is actually with family.
At the end of the day, that's the most important thing about our job as being an influencer,
Yeah.
you know, is just, I guess, being able to relate to people and help them through their struggles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, for the person that's influencing, it's so toxic. Like, the way Mond took care of himself and the happiness he reached after him not having the burden to hide who he was exponentially different. You're able to like reach different heights because it's not weighing you down.
Yeah, and I feel like if I could use my platform for the better, and I think that was the best way to do it. The best way to use my platform is to help people, you know, find their truth and encourage them to live their truth and live their best life. And I'm happy to say that I was able to do that to a lot of my followers.
Did you have like anxiety when you were thinking about coming out and doing this thing, like this build-up?
Did I have anxiety, the build-up? No,
or were you just so ready?
Actually, I was really more excited to share it, because at that point, I just wanted to share my struggles and my story. I think people thought that I had it easy, and people thought that, oh, he didn't have to go through any hardships, but I actually did. So sharing my story and sharing my truth was, for me, I was more excited to share it, right, Mads?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what? Anxiety and excitement are very similar emotions when you think about it, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like the build-up of
It
the
is.
moment where you don't know what's going to happen next. But yeah, I think that's what was nice about Mon not allowing the industry to force him to come out, was he was able to be at a place in his life where he could be a model example. He gained the respect of everyone, that it didn't factor in, it didn't matter, and that creates like an opportunity for everyone else to, okay, like I can be respected in my job, I can reach like the heights I want, and I can be gay.
Yeah, your sexuality shouldn't define your totality. And I think that's what a lot of the actors in Manila are scared, is because if they come out, then they'll forever be labeled as the gay actor.
Okay, I want to give like an intense example. Someone like Robin Padilla, he's just such a masculine figure, action star, right? Yeah. If he were to be gay, which he's not, I don't know him. I'm just using him as an example. God,
he's like the epitome of like,
he's just like the most manly person I can think of.
Yeah.
What if he came out that he was gay? Would he lose roles, or would like... Yeah. If you liked what you saw and you want to listen to the full episode, then download Spotify and follow us at SuperHuman with Will Dasovich. It's completely free, it's linked below and easy to use.